From farmers and breeders to boarders and trainers, you love the land and the animals entrusted to you. You feed your animals well, care for their health, and provide the best bedding possible. Clean, healthy bedding requires frequent shipping of both the old and new material. The labor, transportation, disposal, replenishing, and environmental costs alone can be staggering. In 2010, GreenScene Agritech made it a personal mission to address these concerns.
I personally feel responsible towards future generations in as far as the environment concerns go. I feel we have a responsibility to keep our soil, air, and water as clean and as healthy as we possibly can. We discovered an opportunity that was trying to prove out whether wood and shavings could be recovered and reconditioned from spoilt bedding. And they were running a small pilot project with equipment, make-do equipment, to prove this out. They had done some testing, they had taken it to research labs, and they actually proved out that yes, they could recover it, they could recondition it, and it was a healthy product. And at that point, we decided that we could take this opportunity and grow it. Where GSA can make the difference is that we can recover that wood component and bring it back into the stall or into the barn, whatever the application might be, over and over again. So 100% of that spoiled bedding, when it comes back through our system, can be used either for recovered and reconditioned bedding or for fuel for the drying system.
GreenScene was originally conceived to address a number of issues. The cost and difficulty in acquiring suitable bedding material. You've got urban sprawl, you've got difficulties in disposing of waste, leaching of material into aquifers and things like that. Why couldn't we take that product that was already used for bedding and turn it back into something useful again? Instead of having this material dumped on a landfill somewhere, or here locally, we have situations where farmers will take it and spread it on their field. Now the problem is that you've got a lot of waste in there. You've got predominantly wood, which is full of lignin, which starts to break down and leach that into the water system. And you've got, of course, all of the pathogens from the horse waste, which are also leaching into the water system. The goal here at GreenScene is to take that waste material and turn it back into something useful. We can take this material and turn it back into bedding again. That we could actually refine this material and remove the pathogens and then add the essential oils to it, remove all of the dust, and actually end up with a product that was more absorbent, that smelled better, that was healthier for the horses, healthier for the humans using it, and got rid of the disposal problems. And really the goal at GreenScene is to eventually have this technology all over the world. We can be dealing with the waste in a sustainable manner.
GreenScene's initial implementation of the first GSA series plant was a huge success. Recognizing the benefits, other independent facilities soon jumped on board.
Before working with GreenScene, some of the challenges we were having were the amount of bedding we were going through, because the bedding isn't very absorbent, and so you have to use more to keep the stalls dry. And then of course there's the disposal problem. First of all, where to get rid of it, and the costs of having it taken away are pretty significant and a big budget item. Not only is it difficult to find someone that will take away the used bedding, and for them to find somewhere even to put it, then we have to go around, turn around and buy it all again. And so we're basically using material for a day and throwing it back out again, and that's costing a fortune. Lack of lung function is one of the most common limiting factors for athletic horses, and that one of the common causes of that is mold spores in their environment. So mold spores in the bedding are inhaled by the horse and cause COPD, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. This is especially an issue in barns where ventilation might be low, but it's an issue for every horse. Having very dry absorbent bedding also means a reduction in hoof problems. Horses have very wet feet when they come in from outside, and if they're standing all day on wet bedding, then their hooves suffer, and they are more prone to abscesses and other injuries to the hoof tissue. Now that we have the GSA plant here, we are able to recycle our bedding and reuse it over and over, and it's drier bedding, and it's reduced our costs significantly for disposal. We also have noticed that the horses are much more likely to lie down in the GreenScene Agritech bedding than in regular bedding, and the staff report that it's easier to work with than regular bedding. Also, we've noticed an improvement in air quality in the barns.
With growing concerns for the environment and new green laws being introduced regularly, there will be more. Not only will a GSA series plant save you money and help ensure better health for your animals, but you'll also be on track to contributing to a global solution. Call or email GreenScene Agritech today for a free introduction and start your own success story now.